Good guys, Mugman here, and today I got a bloody package. I mean, you read the title, you know what this is about. Today we're going to be taking a look at an LGT lightsaber. Now, as I'm trying to cut this thing open, I just realized there is a metric shit ton of tape. I don't think these scissors are going to cut it. Time to go find a box cutter. Now, the fun part is all I have on such short notice is my sisters, so give that what you will. And provided I did this right. Okay, I guess I did not. Still some tape somewhere. Not anymore. And moment of truth time. Here we have an Aayla Secura / Ki-Adi Mundi looking lightsaber. Just get all the plastic off. Nope, I think I've unscrewed the pommel and that piece by accident. And boy, there's a lot of plastic. Now, they always say to charge these things before, using them. Holy crap, this thing is loud. And I'm not even sure if it's on low sound or, soft sound or anything yet. Tell you what, though, it's loud and weird. Okay, well, let's stay there, but I feel like the cover tech wheel shouldn't be right there. It's a bit of an awkward place. I feel like it ought to be more to the side here, rather than there. I don't know, I'm sure I can keep it that. I like that, and it hopefully won't move too much. Maybe I could use some plumber's tape or something. But first impressions out of the box, it's a bit skinnier than my other LGT lightsaber. Definitely skinnier than my TXQ saber. Feels very nice to hold and swing around, but like all LGT sabers, comes with a charger, no brick for the charger, or whatever you call the part that plugs into a wall. Of course, a blade, which is taped to the inside of the box, and of course a nice blade cap, and then of course the bag that contains all the set screws, the 2 direction cards, and an Allen key. So, why don't we get this all set up and fire it up? I'm not entirely sure off the top of my head which font it was on, but I have it on Leo right now, I believe. And of course got it on soft sound. And maybe this was not the best room to be doing this in, because this has a kind of a low ceiling and lights. And I do believe it's white right now. So that means if I wanted to, I could throw in some color disc like it's an Ultra Sabers. Something I kind of want to do because, well, not for this one, but I have a saber I need to rebuild. So, just excuse me for 1 second while I move. In fact, I'll be back as quick as... I'm actually starting to think I might need to cut this blade down some. This thing is pretty long. It doesn't have the added benefit of my other LGT lightsaber, where the blade socket is really, really, really deep. Although, hey, wait a second. I mean, this is just a little bit of customizing, but look at that. But let's review the saber as it is. Especially since this doesn't work out quite as well. Something to take note of, if you see that I'm a bit frazzled, it's because I just got done lightsaber dueling my sister. This right here, the recharge port and button, they have some sharp edges, especially around that recharge port. So take note of that. I might want to sand that down to smooth it out, because that might, cut me. Ow. Yeah, it is definitely kind of pointy there. Of course, this being an LGT lightsaber, I do believe it has their standard, like 30, I want to say 37-inch blade. So yeah, doesn't look quite as long as I would have thought. But when I'm swinging this around, it's definitely long. Really wish they gave you more options for the blade. Now, this is supposed to be based off of Ki-Adi Mundi's, or Aayla Secura's lightsaber by the looks of it, but there should be some, like, ridged detail here. I might add some D-rings or something just to make this pop a little bit more, because it's all smooth and undetailed. And of course, you got your 2 Allen screws right there to hold the blade in place. The grip and switch section. There's a knob right there, which I suppose is kind of cool because I tried to make it look more clean, unlike my other LGT Saber and a lot of other ones that have like the 2 screws here, there's just 1 screw on the back that holds it all together. Which is something I want to do when I put some LGT electronics in this old Ultra Sabers of mine. Which is what's going to happen to this guy since, you know, he's a little busted. I think I just cleaned it out a little bit, so it's a little easier to see. But yeah, Crate Dragon Pearl as a blade plug. Pretty cool. Well, since we're swapping around blades and blade plugs... Sorry, I just can't help it. This thing's so cool. Let me show this off without the long blade so I don't, you know, break my lamp or anything. Because I got something just for such a situation that I made yesterday along with a bunch of blade plugs that you'll see in another video, trust me. It seems everyone who reviews sabers has one of these. I have recently made, using an old Ultra Sabers blade, it's like a 24-inch blade I traded my brother for. Did I use it to make these blade plugs, but also a mini blade! So I guess something like this is how an actual lightsaber would feel. Of course, this being an LGT Saber, when it's deactivated, or you know, when the blade's not on, I mean it's still on, you can tell by the LED being on. Hold it down for one not really one vibration, 1 blink, changes the sound volume.
Light sound. Pulse. Set sound.
Hold it down for 2 blinks.
Unstable.
You get the different blade styles, which is unstable, pulse, and stable.
No sound.
So the problem is when you do that, you bloody can't hear what it says, which is weird because I'm pretty sure if I were to hold this down for 3... Oh, okay, I guess that doesn't play the music. Okay, so when you put on no sound, it really does mean no sound. So when you hold it down for 3 vibrations, the music starts. And, gotta cycle through all the songs to get it off.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
That was an accident. And of course you hold it for 4. And you change the sound fonts. Once on, press the button for blaster deflection. Hold the button down for 1 blink for blade lockup. And to turn it off, just press the button again. You don't hit it like some other sabers. Hold it for 2 blinks and it gets into the color changing, which you know is kind of slow. And a lot of these show up as blue and different shades of blue on camera, but not all of them are different shades of blue. I don't know. Do you think that's a thing with my exposure settings? Who knows? Who knows indeed. Hold it down for 3 vibrations.
I have the high ground.
And you get everyone's favorite movie quote. But there's other quotes and some other things as well, not just that.
Hello there.
You know, just the memes, because we're on the Obi-Wan font. Then you hold it on for 4 blinks and turns off. But you know, nifty.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. You are not a Jedi yet.
I'm not going to show off all the fonts, but the fonts in, I guess, the best order I can muster up. I mean, it's probably going to be out of order, but we got Darksaber, Princess Leia, Rey Skywalker, Kylo Ren, not Darth Vader, that's later, Obi-Wan, Count Dooku, Darth Vader / Empire Strikes Back, Graflex, whatever you want to call it, Count Dooku, I think I got this mixed up already, and Darksaber. But yeah, those are the 9 sound fonts, 9 smooth swing sound fonts, and the speaker sounds really pretty alright here, actually. I mean, everyone says the LGT's got their speaker issues, but this... I mean, could it sound better? I'm sure of it with a much better speaker, but... Does it sound bad? Not at all. Is this thing working? Alright. Yes, that's right. I have one of these. Definitely want to get the Hasbro one. The new one that looks more accurate and less like a kid's costume. Oh no, it's the helmet that really doesn't sell it for me. This thing's a little, you know, probably like a new one out of fucking cardboard and other things, but you get the idea. Now, as far as the responsiveness goes, I mean, maybe it's because I don't have a full blade and flash is a little sensitive, but that's something I notice when I have a blade plug in, or this. Swinging it around too hard might result in that. Oh, my brother loves that sound. It's great. But the swinging is pretty responsive. You know, for, what was it? The asking price was $89, and then like $3 for shipping, and then $5 for tax, which was annoying. So for like 97 bucks, I would have to highly recommend this. Do wish they threw in a blade plug, though, like they do with their more expensive sabers. But unfortunately, they do not. Or if they did, it's currently chilling in my recycling bin, which would suck. But I do have this. Yeah, actually, I really ought to go check that. Make absolutely sure. Okay, the good news being this did not come with a blade plug, so I didn't throw away a $20 blade plug. Instead, I got me own homemade one. Kind of a shame I'm going to be gutting this. Such a pretty saber, but I don't feel like buying another chassis setup and rethreading these, so might as well use this. Although you can definitely see the blade plug in this one. I mean, just look at that. I mean, just ain't that pretty. Of course, you won't be able to see it in this saber, but, you know, I'll know it's there. Okay, this thing did not look quite this dirty overnight, but this was a custom blade plug. It's supposed to have a Crate Dragon Pearl in there from, like, my original character. His family's been oh, that fits in there quite nicely. I don't need to make that small. Well, maybe just a little smaller, but... Nice. And it comes out. And, of course, you can just barely see it illuminated. If my camera could focus. Or not. There, that's probably a little better. See the Crate Dragon Pearl, which is really just a blue marble inside. This is a bit of a last-minute thing, but the blade I felt was too long. Oh, yeah, exposure. So I felt the blade was too long, right? So I just traded it with my TXQ Saber, and that's working out a whole lot better. Well, anyway, that's my review, guys. Very nice quality product. The metal feels a little light, but, you know, not cheap. It actually feels like take a beating. It almost kind of feels like that Wonder Force lightsaber I swung around at Comic-Con a few years back. And, you know, the Ultimate Spider-Man suit I can hardly fit because I've become more Peter B. Parker than I was, you know, Ultimate Universe Peter Parker. I've gotten a little tiny bit of belly fat. The kind where it's not unattractive, but the kind where you feel unattractive just for having it. You know. But, yeah, that's my review, guys. Awesome product. Highly recommend. And these guys do a lot of good work, so hopefully I can get some more, you know, name brand sabers and, you know, install some sabers with these electronics. I actually really like these electronics. Anyway, guys, have a good day, everyone, and may the Force be with you. Always. I guess here's a note. Didn't forget anything I said about converting a Disney lightsaber, because Dark Wolf, literally today, on June 15th, when I'm recording this, came out with this, and I gotta buy it.